Hello, and welcome back to a new Let's Play. I'll be showing off Star Wars Empire War, which I'm pretty sure this might be copyrighted, this song. So I should probably move on soon, maybe I can... Yeah, okay. So this is a real-time strategy game, made by LucasArts and Petroglyph. So... Without further ado, let's music a little bit quieter. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't show up too much in the recording. So without further ado, let us get right into the game. So I'll be starting off doing the tutorial. While I have played this before, I do kind of want to show off what the game is about, what there is to it, and I think technically this actually leads into some of the plot. I think, at least I don't remember the expansion for Corruption did, but let's do this.
Welcome to Star Wars Empire
at War.
Your goal in this game is clear.
There.
Take control of planets.
Now, Hutta.
Conquer the Star Wars galaxy and become the ultimate galactic commander. You have the ability to command everything from individual troops to starships and even the mighty Death Star as you fight on the ground, in space, and across the entire galaxy. How you do it is up to you. Will you repeat Star Wars history, or will you change it forever?
So.
The time to decide is now. The Empire is launching an assault on the rebel base on Kashyyyk to prepare you for the challenges of conquering the Star Wars galaxy. We are going down to the surface of Kashyyyk to show you how to take command of your land units to repel this invasion.
You see some forces heading from Nal Hutta to Kashyyyk, and a platoon of rebel infantry have been dispatched to locate a lost patrol squad that was last seen performing a routine perimeter sweep.
Imperial forces have detected the rebel presence here on the surface of Kashyyyk. You will need to gather your troops and defend the Alliance base on this planet. To accomplish this, you must command ground units like these rebel soldiers who are currently on patrol to eliminate the enemy invaders. But before you begin, it is critical that you also understand how to use the command bar. To view the entire battlefield, use the mini-maps located in the bottom left corner of the screen. Friendly units on the mini-map are displayed in green, while enemy units are red.
Yep,
the
so...
buttons represent advanced movement options, which are not covered in this tutorial. Please refer to the manual for a detailed description of their functions. Select the rebel soldiers by left-clicking on them. Whenever a unit has been selected, an icon for that unit will be displayed on the command bar.
Right here.
You may view the status of your units or activate special unit abilities from within this area.
Be advised, the last transmission we received from the Lost Patrol Squad came from a position near your current location.
They can't be far from here. Let's find them.
Use your squad to search for the Lost Patrol by selecting them with the left mouse button and then right-clicking on the location where you want them to move. You can review mission objectives at any time by selecting the Mission Holocron option, located on the command bar.
Yes? I'm
So,
here,
so yeah, this is the game. It takes place from top-down perspective. You can select units by clicking on them, and then you move them by right-clicking on the location. They'll obviously, as per strategy games, they'll move automatically per your command. And
Transmissions are being jammed, sir. We must find the jamming device, destroy it, and report back to base.
Take control of both squads by holding down the left mouse button and dragging a box around. You can select several units or your whole army this way. Locate the jamming device by exploring the surrounding area with these units.
so you can select multiple units this way, and take more command from your units.
Right. Got it.
Hi there, Wookiees.
Moving out. Heading out.
There's the jamming device. We must destroy it.
Use the selected rebel units to destroy the jamming device. Hover your mouse over the jamming device and right-click on it to attack.
Sir, this jamming device has Imperial markings.
Acknowledged, Squad 3. All units return to base.
To move your selected troops to the rebel base, you can give them movement orders by right-clicking directly on the battlefield map or on the mini-map.
So if you noticed, to initiate combat, the mouse changed to a different symbol to attack.
Get those defensive structures online now!
Build defensive structures to prepare for the incoming Imperial attack by right-clicking on the build pads located near the base walls, and then selecting a defensive structure to be built. Currently, you can build a turret and a back-to-healing station, but more structures will be available later in the game.
Up, sir.
So we can build.
I copy.
Back-to-healing stations heal infantry
Yep.
units when they're within range of the station. To see the healing range of a back-to-healing station, simply left-click on the station. If your build pad structures are destroyed, they can be rebuilt. But remember, all nearby enemies must be eliminated before you may reuse a build pad.
Yep. So
Incoming Imperial forces.
task defend the rebel base. Let us. I am going to be using some more advanced techniques now.
Infantry units have the
Yep.
take cover ability. To use this ability, select an infantry unit and then click on the take cover ability icon located on the command bar. As an infantry squad takes casualties, the health meter for that squad will be reduced. Use the back to healing station to heal any wounded infantry units.
Incoming walkers.
All Plex soldiers, attack!
Every unit has strengths and weaknesses that can be exploited to win battles. Plex rocket soldiers are strong against lightly armored units like these AT-ST walkers. Command your Plex soldiers to attack the AT-ST units. To view this battle from a cinematic perspective, select the cinematic camera option located on the command bar.
The base is secure.
We need to reclaim all reinforcement points to our east. Otherwise, the Imperials will continue to attack our position.
Almost there.
So yeah, a lot happened in that short time, but pretty much every unit has strengths and weaknesses.
Points will prevent the enemy from
Capture,
landing even more troops. To capture a reinforcement point, you must eliminate all enemy units in the area and remain near the reinforcement point until it turns green. Note that every reinforcement point has a limit to how many units it can accommodate, denoted by the number shown. In Tutorial 5, we'll give you the opportunity to bring reinforcements into a land battle.
Area secure. Let's keep moving.
So yeah. Let's.
Roger that. Keep moving.
Incoming Imperials! Open fire!
Avoiding fire!
You know, y'all can attack. There we go. Take things from a more cinematic viewpoint. Get more closer ups.
Area secure. That's all of them.
Sir, I'm receiving reports that a massive Imperial fleet is en route to Kashyyyk.
This system is no longer secure. We need to evacuate this base immediately.
Retreating allows you to save your units from certain destruction whenever you're faced with overwhelming odds. Remember, you can always return to a battle later with additional units. Select the retreat button on your command bar to take your remaining forces and regroup them on another planet.
Inform the main Alliance fleet that the Empire is aware of our presence on Kashyyyk. The rest of you prepare for evacuation.
Yes, sir.
I can only hope that the Imperials haven't uncovered any other alliance out there.
Sorry for the noise, I was drinking water. There we go. We've done part 2, let's continue, or we've done part 1, let's continue to do part 2.
Since you have successfully retreated from Kashyyyk, you can continue to command the surviving forces from that battle within the galactic view. This view allows you to manage the resources on all of your planets, including your economy, bases, and units.
We need to evacuate Kashyyyk and reinforce the main Alliance fleet at Bothawi. Prepare for departure by moving our ground forces into orbit above Kashyyyk.
Like this. There we go.
Good work. I'll transmit the system coordinates for Bothawi to you now. Stand by.
System control achieved.
There it is. Direct all fleets located on Kashyyyk to move to Bothawi. The main Alliance fleet should be in sight once we arrive.
There we go.
There they are. Now we need to join them. Give the order and we'll combine our fleets. Reporting for duty.
I am relieved to see that you survived the Empire's assault on Kashyyyk, but our situation is still dire. You are all that remains of the forces there, and we have no other resources to draw upon. As you can see, the Rebel Alliance currently controls Bothawi. The Bothawi system is providing us with a modest credit supply. But if we are to withstand another attack from the Empire, we will need to find additional sources of income.
To obtain more resources, it will be necessary for you to claim another planet. Capturing a planet will increase the total number of credits that you collect at the end of every galactic day. It will also increase the total number of units that you can support. Ryloth is currently unoccupied. This means that it should be an easy planet to capture. Begin the process of capturing Ryloth by moving your forces into orbit above Ryloth.
Mission log updated.
Yep, so we can take over Ryloth by doing this.
Your forces must occupy the surface of a planet in order to capture it. To do this, simply move your fleet into the ground slot located near... Let's take a closer look at Ryloth. To access a more detailed view of a planet, select the planet, and then click on the zoom in icon located on the minimap.
Mission log updated.
Could do that, or you could just use the scroll from the mouse. So much easier.
You will need to build a barracks before you can recruit infantry.
At least for me.
Building a barracks will
Might be
provide
easier for
you
someone
with
to just
basic
click.
ground defenses, as well as the ability to recruit infantry units. Switch to ground production mode by selecting the ground production tab. Then, build a barracks by clicking on the barracks
I'm gonna click
icon.
something else.
Mission log updated.
Nope, it won't let me.
Constructing.
There you go. Building a barracks.
Construction complete.
Constructing multiple buildings of the same type on a planet will give you bonuses, such as faster build times for specific units. But remember, each planet has a limited capacity for structures. You will need to create ground forces in order to defend the surface of the planet. Since you have built a barracks, you now have the ability to create more ground units. Switch to ground production mode by selecting the ground production tab. Then, recruit 2 Rebel infantry squads by clicking twice on the Rebel infantry icon.
Mission log updated. Training soldiers.
There we go. So now we build 2 infantry units through this. Oh, sorry if I keep clicking this. The red light bugs me. I don't like it.
You will need to build a space station before you can build space units. Building a space station will provide you with basic space defenses, as well as the ability to build space units. Switch to space production mode by selecting the
space production tab. Then build a space station by clicking on the space station icon.
Mission log updated. Beginning construction.
I've done this tutorial before, you can tell.
We will also need several space units.
You will also need to create a space fleet in order to protect the space around the planet. Now that you have created a fully operational space station, you have the ability to build ships. Switch to space production mode by
selecting the space production tab. Then build 2 X-Wing fighter squadrons by clicking twice on the X-Wing fighter icon.
Mission log updated. Constructing unit.
Apparently they're strong against Darth Vader.
Squadron reporting.
To zoom out from a system, click on the zoom icon located on the command bar.
Mission log updated.
There you go.
Whenever you capture a planet, you will be rewarded with credits. Credits can be used to purchase new units, structures, and upgrades. You will receive money from all of the planets under your control at the end of each galactic day. The more planets that you control, the more credits you will receive.
Unlike the Empire, we do not prey on other systems to support our cause. Instead, we prefer to acquire the bulk of our tactical resources Fortunately for us, our spy network provides us with the advantage of being completely aware of all Empire-controlled systems within the immediate area. A smuggler on Bothawui has agreed to support our cause, and can be deployed to Nalhutta. Direct our smuggler to siphon credits from Nalhutta.
Mission log updated.
There we go.
Smugglers are spy units that can be used to increase your credit supply without the need to capture planets. A smuggler is available on Bothawui because a cantina is present on this planet. To steal credits from the Empire, drag the smuggler unit to the steal credit slot on Nalhutta.
Mission log updated.
So you can build smugglers that can... Is there a building? Yep, it's the cantina. And they can steal, well, credits on planets. Can you stop blinking? And now,
As long as our smuggler is deployed,
stealing 69
we
credits.
can expect to see an increase in our credit reserves. We have built all that we can with our current resources. Since we acquire our resources in ways that undermine the Empire, we will need to get technology advancements from the Imperials. These droids should be able to assist you in this task.
The Rebel Alliance gains new technology by stealing it directly from Imperial planets. Move R2-D2 and C-3PO to the steal slot on Nalhutta to steal technology from the Empire.
Mission log updated.
So C-3PO and R2-D2 can steal the technology. And there
Hover
we
the
go.
mouse cursor over any item that you wish to receive detailed information for, and a tooltip will be displayed. Choose a technology to steal from the Empire by selecting it from the available list. Whenever the Rebel faction exhausts all possible technology options, they will advance to the next technology level.
So whatever so if I steal all of these, then I'll be able to get the next one. Let's get us a Corellian gunship.
Construction options available.
Good. We must also improve our hold on Bothawui by constructing defensive structures.
A power generator will be built automatically for any structures that require power to function, including base shield generators. Remember, you can zoom in on a planet to see any units and structures that you may have built.
Mission log updated.
Build a base shield generator. And there we go.
Complete.
Now that our defenses are in place, we should take steps to reinforce the neighboring planet of Tatooine. Unfortunately, the space above Tatooine has been blockaded by an Imperial fleet, so we will need to make use of a raid fleet. Unlike normal fleets, raid fleets do not initiate space combat on enemy systems. Using raid fleets allow us to reinforce or assault systems which are blockaded by enemy fleets.
The Rebel Alliance can use raid fleets to bypass space battles within enemy territory by moving directly to a planet's surface. This allows the Rebel Alliance to reinforce friendly planets blocked by enemy space units, or even capture undefended enemy planets.
Create a raid fleet using some of our newly recruited infantry, and reinforce the defenses on Tatooine.
To access a more detailed view of a selected planet, click on the zoom in icon located on the minimap.
Mission log updated.
Zoom in on Bothawui.
Create a raid fleet by dragging the ground unit shown here into orbit. To move a unit into orbit, simply drag and drop. You will now need to bypass the Empire space units positioned above Tatooine. To do this, simply drag the Rebel raid fleet from Bothawui to the raid slot located on Tatooine. This will place the infantry units directly on the surface of Tatooine.
Mission log updated.
Raid.
Invasion commencing.
Well done. The additional support at Tatooine should allow our forces there to endure any sudden Imperial attacks.
Do you wish to continue part 3 or quit to the main menu? I will finish this episode here and quit to the main menu. I hope you all enjoyed this Let's Play. And I will be going back to Star Wars The Old Republic soon, just after I'm done with this Let's Play. Like I said in the last one, I will be going back and forth between the two games. So, I hope to see you all next time. Take care. Goodbye.